Damn, I got ash on my goddamn ashy. Oh, you got them ash on your dry skin. I got a good, I got a bad case of dry skin. Whatever. Fuck it. You take care of it later. I think I got lotion in my bag. So we gonna work out today, man. We're gonna get the workout on today. 2 days in a row. You know? Okay, so we up. We up and at 'em, man. I had some good sleep last night. Really good sleep. So this is gonna be a short video. I think everybody should have a midlife crisis, man. See, what happens is, in a midlife crisis, you notice the time has went by so goddamn quick. And you're getting old. You know, most people who have midlife crisis, they looking at the time like, God damn, I ain't got a whole lot of time left. I ain't got a whole lot of time on this earth. And I want to see the world. I want to lose weight. Yo, start going on diets and shit. You know, that's part of midlife crisis too. When you start dieting, you get older, you gain weight, you're overweight, and you start dieting and shit. You know, that type of thing, bro. Or you start traveling. That's part of a midlife crisis too. When you start traveling the world, it's like let's say all of a sudden you notice that you ain't never been nowhere. You're getting older and shit. So then you start traveling. You quit your job, you quit your career or whatever, and you go overseas to save money. That's the midlife crisis too, because you're like, God damn, you know, in America, you know, I'm really having these long ass droughts that I don't like. You know, and I haven't seen the world yet. I haven't seen nothing yet. Midlife crisis, man. You know, when you start changing everything, you start doing things differently. All of a sudden, out of the blue, that's a midlife crisis. But this stuff it only happens like when you get past a certain age. A midlife crisis doesn't happen in your 20s, man. It happens in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. Hopefully you have a midlife crisis too. Because midlife crisis could be good for you. You're like, oh shit, where has the time gone? Oh, you just wake up one day. You know, you just wake up and say, you know what? I haven't really did anything. You know, I gotta get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? you know, you get to a point where you get tired of being overweight too, man. And you lose a gang of weight, especially when you hit your 40s. You know, that's a midlife crisis right there, man. Like out of the blue, you just said, fuck it, I'm gonna lose this weight. You know, because I don't like being fat. Yeah, that's right. I don't like being fat. Fat and out of shape, man. I'm not getting many women out here like this. So, me quitting alcohol, that's the midlife crisis right there, man. Just quitting alcohol, not drinking no more, midlife crisis. And no, I'm not gonna sink back into drinking alcohol anymore. When I was sober last night, I had a little trouble sleeping, but eventually those pills kicked in because I took like 2 sleeping pills, Advil PM, and then I say after about an hour and a half, I was out like a light last night. And I just don't want to go back to drinking no more. Especially if it's stopping me from like attracting more women in my life. Like I said, man, we gotta do all we can to attract women, man. And be humble too. I think a lot of guys ain't humble, that's what it is. They think the world revolves around them. No, it don't. No, it don't. We're gonna have a little bit of rock star. I'm not gonna have a whole lot, man, but we're gonna have a little bit. Cause I'm about to work out real quick. And this is female in Starbucks. She's a shorty pants. She's around 5'1". She got a nice eye area. Not very feminine though. You know, cause I like women feminine, you know. But I could tell she likes me just by the way she looks at me, man. Like when the first time she was bringing me up, I could look in her eyes and I could see the interest in her. And she's a young chick, very young, man, in her early 20s and shit. You know, and I want to drop the body fat percentage line lower, man, so I can do what I got to do, man, to attract. You know, like I said, you wake up one morning and you just say, fuck it, bro. This is not cool. Look at what's going on. The time is ticking, man. You know? That's it. I think I got 27 cents. Thank you. Have a good day. You're like, man, what happened, man? Look at what the time has done to me, man. I mean, shit. I'm not getting any younger, and I'm not getting any goddamn younger, and I'm not getting any goddamn younger. I ain't getting no younger. I gotta turn things around, bro. You know, so you start changing things. You stop doing things like drinking alcohol. You stop not exercising, you know. You start exercising every single day and drop a ton of weight just because, you know, just because you think the time is ticking and you have no time left on earth, man. You got very little time. You think about it, like, God damn, I got like how many more years to live I mean, like, how many more years do I expect to live? I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna live. You know what I'm saying? So you start changing things, bro. That's what a midlife crisis is all about. When one day you look at the time, you be like, oh my God, where has the time gone? Oh man, I gotta start doing this. I gotta start doing that. You know. We're gonna drink this a little bit of this, man. I just want a little bit, just so I could work out, man. And then you look around, you're like, damn, I'm not attracting women like I used to. It's not that easy to attract women anymore. I must get a lot of money. That's another thing too. Becoming obsessed with the bag at a later age, man. That's a midlife crisis within itself. Like one day you just started chasing the bag. Like all of a sudden, you in your late 30s or your 40s, and you just say, you know what, bro? I'm chasing that bag. This is a midlife crisis going on here. That's a midlife crisis too, when all of a sudden you just start chasing riches, you know, out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? You just started chasing riches. I got ashy ass skin, bro. You know, cause you feeling the time has been slipping, man. You're like, you know, I never got the woman I want. You know, you're like, God damn, let me get the riches so I can eventually get the woman that I want. You know, I never got the female that I wanted. Some guys never had that midlife crisis. I don't understand why Savvy guy, you know, never had that midlife crisis when he just said, God damn, look at the time. I got to wake up and do what I got to do to get this money, you know. Like, you know, it's called a midlife crisis, bro. I think everybody should have one. It wakes you up. You're like, man, look at all this time that went by, bro. I could have got things done. You know, I could have been somebody. I could have been something. I could have been something. But when that midlife crisis kicks in, man. When that midlife crisis kicks in, it's like a turbo booster. You just start running towards your goal, like full speed ahead and shit. You feel what I'm saying? You running towards your goal full speed. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is Shorty Pants female, man. She's like Shorty Pants number 2. Because we got Shorty Pants number 1. And Shorty Pants been giving me a lot of action, man. Every time she passes by, she smiles. I'm like, okay, that's a sign right there. Cause when I look at other females in that Starbucks, uh, they've been working there for like I don't know how long, and when they pass me up, they don't smile at all. They keep it moving forward, right? But what I noticed is like the women who got some type of interest in me, they walk past me and they smile every time they see you. You know, versus other females, they're not really interested in me, man, and they keep it pushing, boy. Their eyes stay looking forward, going toward the bathroom, because you know how the employees, they gotta pass the hotel. I mean, what am I saying, hotel? They gotta pass the lobby, the sitting room. You know what I'm saying, just to get to the bathroom. And I'm there, and I notice the women that are interested in me or think that I'm handsome. They every time they pass by, they look and smile. Sometimes they might say my name and stuff, like, "Hi, Mikhail." You know, I noticed that. But the women who are not interested, man, they keep pushing. And it don't matter how long they've been working there either. And they can see me every single day. But when they go to that bathroom, they don't really acknowledge my existence, you know what I'm saying? They keep it pushing. And I can tell those are the females who don't really like me. You know, who's not interested. But the ones who pass by and they notice you, you know, and they acknowledge your existence, that's when you know you got something, man. And these females have a little bit of interest in you, you know. Like Shorty Pants number 2, man. I know she like me, man, because I can tell that, you know, you've been living on this earth for so long. It's like, you know, you can tell when she likes you. You feel what I'm saying? You can just tell. The look in her eyes is what gives everything away. Okay? These women can't hide the fact that they like you. You know, some of them, only a very few can hide it, but a lot of them can't. It's in their eyes, the way they look at you. You know? And I want Shorty Pants. I know I said I don't like really short women, but right now, you know, she's right. She's Miss Right Now, man. I'll take a Shorty Pants right now. I ain't that picky, but she is Miss Right Now, though. You know. Now, is she more beautiful than Little Seven? No, but you know, she's around a 5 or a 6 in looks, and she really short. You know, I get more play from short women, bro. Like women who are like just as tall as me, I get less play from them. But even though I could get a few of those, you know what I'm saying? Some women are not picky when it comes to height, you know. But Shorty Pants, I can see that she's in her early 20s, and I can see that she got some interest. And I'm a 45-year-old man, bro. But you gotta understand, if you can look at my pictures, Kelcat's still good looking. You feel me? Kelcat's still good looking, you feel me? Okay, we got 7% on this phone. I'm gonna make a part 2 to this, man, because I got some more to say. We're going to go charge this phone real quick, though. And I see y'all on the next part 2 of this, you know. But we're going to walk all the way there first, and then cut it. Well, first we got to work out. I want to get the workout out of the way first. So we're going to walk over to because my phone about to die, bro. Oh, matter of fact, yeah, let's go charge the phone first, because I need my music to work out. So we're going to go to the Starbucks and charge that phone all the way until it's full first, and then we're gonna go work out. So I could tell that she likes me, and I want to lose more body fat percentage, so I could bring her interest up. You feel what I'm saying? And After a while, you get tired of being alone, man. You get tired of not being pursued by females. You know, I want them to pursue me. So I figure if I drop the body fat percentage some more, man, I get off the alcohol, I can attract, even though I don't have my money. I don't have any money, you know. I can still be able to attract without money, without leading with my wallet. You feel me? And I still can, shit. But I'm not gonna eat anything solid until 2 o'clock. Maybe like 1, because I get mighty hungry around 1 o'clock. So I changed it from 2 to 1, man. Doesn't make any difference. I still fasted for like about 13 hours or something like that. Oh shit, my phone about to die. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, guys. The screen went black. So I'll see y'all in about a couple of hours. I'm gonna make a part 2 to this. I'm out. My phone about to die.